to be watching. You could be the moderator and ask the question, you know what I'm saying? Like the people won't.
All right, I'll take that. I'll take
You know what
that.
I'm saying?
I was coming to get the juice. But you got that. Let me see. Hold on. Um,
But yeah, man, but to your question though, you know what I'm saying? The biggest question of all was, what would I say to somebody that's getting out of prison? And like I said, they wouldn't want to talk to me because like it's like I'm not accepting no excuses. Like at the end of the day, that's really what it is. I'm just not accepting no excuses. Like I'm gonna be like, I did it. It's people that did it before me, but I did it. Now I can say I did it. And it wasn't the route that everybody would have took. It wasn't even the route that I thought that I would take. But the one thing, and not only because, or maybe because more that, you feel me, we got a podcast called Accountability Partners, but nigga, I'm gonna hold you accountable. Period. Like I'm not, there is no woe is me. You just gotta do the work.
I was asking you to elaborate because I feel like not every individual wouldn't want that type of support. I feel like some of us get to a point where we know we need that type of support. So when you was like, man, I don't think they'll want to talk to me, I'm like, elaborate on that. But I see that because it's like if you're not ready for me to, hold you accountable, then it is what it is. But I feel like you'll have to, for those who don't know, you'll have to explain that accountability partner ain't just somebody that just get on your bumper. It's like two people pushing each other to meet their goals, and they don't have to have the same goals. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, somebody don't want to come talk to you when they don't have no goals and they just want to wait for something to get handed out to them. Yeah, you're gonna hurt their feelings, like you should. You know what I mean? But I feel like somebody that's hungry and that's looking for the same thing, I think they would happily embrace it. Hopefully.
But even just to add, even just on another note, like when you in the pen, you accountable. You accountable, nigga, to your car. You accountable, nigga, to the police. You're there, nigga, when it's count time. You ain't miss no count time. And nobody have to tell you that once you get to prison. The streets, that is, you're not really gonna have too many people coming to check up on you, make sure you're going to work, right? You're not having to have too many people calling you, making sure you go to the gym, making sure you wrote that verse. Feel me? Making sure you did some editing, you feel me, on whatever. Like, motherfucker ain't making sure you do that. But when you have an accountability partner, that's what they're there for. It might be a little chippy here and there, you feel me? It might be a little, hey, bro, like, I'm on your bumper about this because you said that. And the types of niggas that we is or trying to be, we got to stand on that. And because I've did that, I've been doing that, nigga, that's the standard. There is no bare minimum with me no more. Bare minimum just mean you not trying.
So what's crazy about you saying that is, I'm at a point personally where I'm trying to apply what you just said as far as like not being bare minimum into all parts of my life. Not just the camera, or when I'm working with the kids. Like it could be at home and putting my dishes up and not expecting my girl to do it. You know what I mean? Whatever. So um, that's what I feel like is the next step for me, as a personal goal. What would you feel like your next step is, in being accountable for yourself and being an accountability partner to somebody else? Like, let's say somebody did just come home and they needed an accountability partner. How could you be better, or where are you looking to be better?
I mean, that depends strictly and solely on if I know them and what level do I know them. and what type of relationship do we have? You feel me? What type of rapport do we have? Cause you feel me? If it's somebody like you, or you feel me, the people that I be, that when I do be around them, nigga, the type of relationship we do have, you feel me? Like everybody know me. They know how I'm gonna bring it to them. Feel me? But if I didn't know somebody, of course I'm not finna come drill sergeant too. Of
What's
course
popping,
not.
y'all?
What's happening? What's happening? But yeah, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna come, I'm too. Like that's the only way I know how to be. That's the only way I know how to come. Right? But if I don't know you, of course I'm not finna come. Oh yeah, woo, woo, woo. Of course it's about delivery now. Yes. Feel me? Because that's the reason why I told you I was
Hold
like,
on, hold on, hold on, hold on. What you mean it's about delivery now? It used to not be about delivery.
see, but now I have a finer view of it now. Feel me? Because I've changed. Things in my life changed. You feel me? The way that I receive things changed. And so now it's like I gotta look at it like that. You feel me? Like if I don't know you, I can't just come at you like any type of way. That's not gonna work. You can't do it to me. Feel me? So it's like, nigga, that's reciprocation. You feel me? That's reciprocal respect. You feel me? And that's an expectation, even though we're not supposed to have expectations, as they say, but that's an expectation. And so it's like, if I don't know you, of course, I'm going to try to get to know you before I even try to push an agenda on you. Feel me? But it's like, nigga, at the end of the day, if you know what I'm coming for, then yes, I'm going to have a little more of an edge because you know what I'm coming for. You feel me? I'm still gonna try to get to know you and all that, you feel me, and work my way into it. But if you know what I'm coming for, like I'm gonna work my way in faster. You feel me? Like it ain't gonna be that we just gonna slow play it. I'm gonna holler at you next week, like type shit. Like nah, feel me? But yeah, it's about delivery when somebody don't know you, when it's unfamiliar. But I only know one way, and that's just to give it. You feel me? And I want it the same way. My feelings might be hurt. But when a motherfucker realize, whether it be a few minutes, nigga, a day, nigga, or a week, a motherfucker gonna realize either their faults, nigga, or how right they were. And then you feel me, the conversation can go from there. You feel me? But
You didn't answer the question, bro. How can you be a better accountability partner, and how can you be more accountable to yourself? Because I feel like we both, are at a point now where we dinner feel like we mastered this shit, but you can always, grow. So that's why I say, like, how do you feel like you could be better, or how do you want to be better on both sides of it?
all right, well, first, how would I be better? You feel me? A better accountability partner. That right there is something that somebody told me when I was in jail, and they was like, they threw out Q-tip. They said, write Q-tip on the board, Jordan. And so, I was the moderator that day. I'm the one with chalk. I was the one writing on the board. She said, write Q-tip on the board. And I write it on the board. She was like, can anybody tell us what Q-tip means? What do you think that means? And I'm like, I ain't even try to guess because I don't want to, you feel me? I ain't even try it. But she was like, quit taking it personal. That's what Q-tip means. But it's like now, most things, like I can look at it and be like, okay, well, something must have been, you know what I'm talking about, and I don't gotta react in whatever way that I would normally react. Now I just sit back and I be like, okay, feel me, and I analyze the situation, like what is the contributing factors to us having this disagreement, or you feel me, whatever the case may be. But it's like me just taking shit personal. I'm taking that out, and that's gonna help me be a way better, you feel me, accountability partner to somebody else. Now, for me to be more accountable to myself, it's just pay more attention. You feel me? Pay more attention to the details. You feel me? And I feel like that'll help me be more accountable to myself, Feel me? Because it be certain things like, and mind you, it's just, it might be a minor detail, but that's the one, that minor detail is what threw it off. And I just had something happen like that, nigga, with a check. You feel me? Like I was supposed to get a check, but nigga, they didn't add the Anderson, and so now I gotta wait. You feel me? Another week possibly for that check. But because, and mind you, that wasn't a minor detail that I forgot. I threw that in there. It was just a minor detail that they forgot. You feel what I'm saying? But that minor detail, it was, feel me? But yeah, I definitely feel those two things right there definitely contribute to being better.
Where are you at right now with your mental health?
See, that's what that was about. Yeah, that was about. You know what I'm saying? And nigga, it's that whole little family feud, that was about a mental health, generational differences between mental health. When did you know? Feel me? Like, what does it mean and all that? Like, I'm because like I started having my lives and shit. And on top of the lives, you feel me, like a nigga was going to therapy, feel me? So not only am I having my cathartic feelings, nigga, played out on here, you feel me, like really for my own good, but I could possibly be helping somebody, you feel me? A nigga still, nigga, every Tuesday, nigga, going to therapy, you feel me? And that was the underlying things, you feel me, that a nigga really had gotta address that I ain't finna put on here. And so it like helped streamline my process, because now I got two places, nigga, you feel me, that nigga I can go holler, and I know which place to holler about certain things, you feel me? And then I got my camera. And my camera was just making me so happy, and it's still making me so happy. So it was like, nigga, my mental health right now is great. That's the reason why I can reach out and try to help other motherfuckers. And it's not, you feel me, making me feel stressed out, or you feel me, overwhelmed or nothing like that. You feel me? Like I'm in a good place mentally.
What is a few, if any, a few buttons that you haven't, taken care of that, like, we got our little pet peeves, or not even pet peeves. 'Cause I feel like that is more specific. But there's certain things that trigger us, or used to trigger us when we were younger. Um, what are some of those that you are still working through and that you are aware of?
You said some triggers.
Yes, like, I feel like um, once upon a time I didn't have a lot of patience for certain things. Now I'm more just like, I'll look at that person or I'll look at that situation and just be like, maybe they don't know any better. You know what I mean? I'm giving it more thought, and I'm responding more than I'm reacting. I'm still reacting, but not as much. So I'm saying, like, what things are you still reacting to that you used to respond to?
Um, the crazy part about it is nothing.
Mm.
Like I'm not reacting to nothing. Like everything it's a warranted response. Like like for real, cause it's just like I realized that what is me what's gonna be the
What's
difference.
popping, man? What's popping, y'all?
What's gonna be the difference between me reacting and me responding? If I react, anything can happen. If I respond, I can choose which way to go. You feel what I'm saying? When I react, nigga, it's gonna go one way and it's negative. You feel me? So it's like nowadays, like, bro, I don't even, cause it that's gonna take a lot of energy out of me. You feel me, to react, even though it ain't shit to react. We know that, but it's gonna cost, and the cost, I ain't finna pay that right now. I ain't. It ain't. It don't. The cost don't add up. It ain't gonna add up. You feel me?
I hate, not to cut you off, I hate for myself how it takes away all enjoyment. Once I go into that, not really feeling good or animosity kind of feeling, it's like now I can't enjoy myself, and now I'm like expecting, anticipating, shenanigans, and it's definitely not a good feeling.
Yeah, I ain't gonna even lie, bro. I'm so locked in, right? That like I said earlier, bro, I don't even got time to entertain niggas, bro. I don't got time to entertain nothing that's not furthering my goal. And I'm not talking about using people in a negative way. Feel me? When you build a community, and that's what we did, niggas didn't build the actual community where we can call motherfuckers and, hey, bro, what you think about this? Or, hey, what do you know about this? And feel me? Like, we can do that now. You feel me? And it ain't no competition. It ain't nothing like that. You feel me? So it's like, when you around them type of motherfuckers, it's like, man, I really don't like negative energy type shit. It's nothing. You feel me? But yeah, man. If anybody know too, you feel me? Y'all know a nigga been on this positive shit, nigga, and I ain't coming up off it. Feel me? It just is what it is. Like, they let me see a part of life that I never saw before. Like the whole reason for this live right here, y'all know it's always a reason. It's positivity, something happened, you feel me, for the best, you know what I'm saying, or some type of good. But I walked up in the place just purely on trying to support, you feel me, and just have some type of, you know what I'm saying, experience. And I left up out of there with a job. Y'all remember I just said that, you feel me, on 420. Like this just happened again. I just went somewhere to support. But because, I guess my aura or whatever, the connections that the people that I know, whatever, you know what I'm saying, like they tapped in and they finna pay me. That's cool. But it's with major humility, you feel me? And like it just get me juiced. This shit gets me juiced. Nigga, when I go somewhere genuinely just trying to experience something and I leave up out of there, that shit means something. It may not mean something to everybody else, but it means something to a person that done been through a whole lot of shit. Feel me? I done took myself the scenic route. And so now that I'm seeing the beauty that, you feel me, that this planet got to offer, or that my region got to offer, it's like, it's a beautiful feeling. But yeah, man, I'm turned up. I'm feeling it. I don't know about everybody else. I can't, feel me, I can't say what everybody else on. I just know that the way that my life going right now is totally unexpected, but I'm not surprised because, you feel me, I didn't put my shots up. Feel me, I didn't been in the gym to the neck with the lights off. Nobody watching. Nobody noticed that, you feel me, that I'm working silently. I ain't worried about if nobody watching, if nobody noticing, if nobody's aware. I wasn't worried about that. I just kept my head down, grinding, and now I'm seeing the fruits of my labor. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, that's why I'm happy. That's why I feel like I'm blessed. That's why I know I'm blessed. That's why I always say I'm blessed, highly favored, grateful. Feel me? Because if my life didn't go the way that it went, you feel me? Ain't no telling. Feel me? I probably would have been dead. But I got to, you feel me, see the realization and the actualization of positive change. Like, I done changed pretty much everything about me. But the key being, the way that I think. The way that I think and the way that I see shit and the way that I respond. Cause it ain't no reacting. I respond. But that's all that's cool too, you feel me? That's all cool. I'm just thankful, you feel me? I'm just hella thankful. Like, cause I can go where I want, do what I wanna do, feel me? Fuck with who I wanna fuck with. Why? Because you feel me, the politics. I'm not of them politics anymore, you feel me? But I'm blessed, man. Y'all know what it is, and y'all know who it is, nigga. Speak to.